I have a confession to make. 2 p.m. Start. I don't mind spending every day. Adam should have told her. Flimsy this book is. The book series into a TV show. What do we girlies think about that? Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my first reading bookish video of the year, and it's also going to be my first 24-hour readathon. Well, I meant for the year, because I did one a couple months ago in 2024, and I think in that video I read around 3 books. I believe I found a 5-star read in that video, in that vlog, and will we get another 5-star read in this video? I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. How this works is, if you've never seen any videos on like 24-hour reading challenge, I basically like get my timer out. I use my timer on my iPad, and I just start a timer on that, and then without stopping or without pausing the timer, in that time frame of 24 hours, we'll see how many books I get to read. Realistically, that's as simple as it gets. Since the last video, I read about 3 books. I am planning to probably get 3 books too. So the first 2 books that I have with me is, I want to continue with the Playing for Keeps series. This is the 3rd book of the series, Unravel Me. It's about sports romance, specifically hockey. And the first 2 books, it was alright. Like the first book I think I gave a 3-star, and then the second book I gave it a 4-star. And the character, like the main character in this, is actually one I've been waiting to read about, because what's his name? Adam just got out of a relationship, like a toxic relationship, and he's like trying to find himself, figure it out himself. I don't know, in the love department, but we'll see. And then we also have another sports romance. This might be like a sports romance special. This is Mile High. This is the first book of the Windy City series. It's, I think, a collection of different sports for each book in the series. Oh no, this is also hockey romance. The first book is also surrounding hockey. Goodness me, I'm obsessed with hockey, I guess, nowadays. And then the 3rd book, I'm planning to do a reread. And I think I want to reread The Housemaid, ever since they came out saying that they're doing a movie adaptation of that book. So I will want to reread that before it comes out this year, hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 books this time around, maybe 2.5 books, because these are pretty thick. Like if you look at them, it's like 500 to 600 pages each. Great. You know I'm a slow reader, so this is gonna be a long ride, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm planning to start this at 2 p.m. Oh, and it's literally 1:55. So I still have 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 1:59 p.m. right now. We have less than a minute. So I am hovering over the start button and keeping an eye out when it turns 1400. Come on. I'm so excited to do this challenge again. Can it just turn 2 p.m. now? Come on, 2 p.m. Oh, that sounds like that K-pop band, K-pop boy group. I love that. Can you feel my heartbeat? You know. Oh, 2 p.m. Start. Here we go. Let's start this challenge. Can you feel my heart beating for you? Can you feel my heart? Oh, I am reading the blurb at the back of this book first. I'm reading this as my first book, by the way, Unraveling. Oh my goodness, is that why it's pink? Look at the cover, it's so pretty. Pretty and pink. Seems like it. She's a single mother. It's a single mother, a single parent trope. Shut up! Sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah. Adam is the goalie. Fair. Fair. I'm so excited. I think this might be my anticipated read from this series. Yeah, can't wait. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty. Got to the part where they met, where Adam and Rosie met for the first time, and it's kind of a meet ugly, meet funny kind of vibe, but after that it's so cute because wait, is it Rosie's a I can never say this word right. She's a vet basically, and Adam's obviously a hockey player, an NHL hockey player, and they both have dogs with them. They're hiking up to this hill, whatever, the creek, and they just both met each other, and it's so cute. And the piglet is like a shy little dog, and I'm here like swooning. That's my reading update for now. It's just so cute. Oh, but I don't know. Is it love at first sight? How would I know? But yeah, I'm gonna continue. It's been an hour and 43 minutes, and I'm on chapter 12, page 126, and I did not expect this story to go how it goes. First of all, I feel like they're already in love with each other. I don't know why it's so fast-paced. 50 pages in, they already went on their first date, and Adam is down bad for Rosie, for real. And I don't know why it doesn't feel right for me. I don't feel like I enjoy the fast-pacedness of this all, because I feel like I'm in my slow burn era reading, because I love anything slow burn nowadays, but this is too I can't speak. This is too fast paced for me, so I'm like not really into the romance section. And there's not really a lot of hockey because Adam hasn't really told Rosie what he does for a living, so that's kind of like a bit, might be a block in their relationship. Right now, Rosie just dropped the bomb that she has a son, Connor, to Adam, but Adam literally is in love with Rosie, so he doesn't really care. He loves everything about Rosie, and so there's no drama going on at the moment. So I'm just like breezing through this book, like legit. So I'm gonna be finished. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I'm a slow reader. Like I'm that far in actually. Like I don't know why this book is 500 pages long. I'm scared of what's gonna happen here then. But come back soon and see what my next reading update will be, because that's where I'm at right now. They're just having dates and spending time with each other and confessing to each other they like each other, all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Reading updates. See, I told you Adam should have told her, and now it's all going into flames. Rosie now knows about his job, and she feels betrayed because she feels like Adam's just keeping her secret because he doesn't want to introduce her to any of his friends, because Adam thought that that's gonna expose what he does. He should have told her earlier. And now Rosie also lost her scholarship to continue to, what was it, her vet degree. Then obviously I feel like we all know this kind of trope where micro trope where the male main character kind of becomes like a secret sponsor to help the female main character, and guess what, it did happen here. And also I'm on page 302, chapter 26, and we are 4 hours, almost 4 hours into this challenge. We're making good progress. I gotta confess something. I feel like I'm not really processing any of the words. I'm reading like really fast, like I skim read the words. The plot wasn't giving, like I wasn't really into the plot, so I'm kind of I feel bored reading this. So that's why and I don't DNF books, if you know me, so I just have to like power through this book. I'll update later if I do finish this book and what my final thoughts are, because I am 200 pages. I have 200 pages left of this book, so yeah, good luck to me. Finished it. And what hour are we in? We are 5 hours and a half in, and it's now 7:30. Wow, I really read this really fast. My thoughts for this book are a bit here and there, but I might lean into the 3-star territory. I feel like the whole series will be a 3-star for me because I rated the first and second book a 3-star. I thought it was a 4, but it was a 3-star. And now this third book is also probably gonna be the 3-star, 3.5, 3.75, because as I said before, it was too fast-paced. Like, Adam fell in love with Rosie so fast in the beginning. It was just like boom. Was it called insta love? I think, I don't know. And then I feel like 500 page for a romance book like this was just unnecessary for me. But I do like some scenes, especially scenes where like the rest of the characters were with them, like Carter, Olivia, Jenny, Garrett, you know, from the hockey team and all their girlfriends and wives. That family really means a lot to me, so that was cute. And also a lot of this book touches upon like found family and adoption with not just humans but with animals as well. It was so cute, so I do like that part. But then I feel like the romance plot of it just felt, it didn't feel right to me. Like I didn't really enjoy it as I thought I would. So I felt like I just had a high expectation from that, and that's why it kind of didn't meet my expectation for the romance plot, which is disappointed to say. Well, I was hoping Adam would be my favorite out of everyone, but I mean, this is just a third book. Anywho, I am done with this book. I will probably talk about more towards the end if you want to hear what my final rating of that book is. And now I'm gonna read my second book for this challenge, Mile High. So let's start. Reading update. I have started my second book, And the first thing I noticed about this book is how flimsy this book is. Can you see? I love when books are like this. Like you can just do that and you won't break the spine. That's gonna annoy some people, but that won't happen to this book because look at it. You like, oh, I love it. They should publish more books that have this. Like, why can't you do that more? I am rambling. I am literally, oh, I forgot my page. I think I was on like 72 something out. Yeah, I'm on this page. Chapter 8, 72 pages in. 72 pages in, and we are 7 hours into this challenge. But the problem is, it's 9 p.m. which means that I have to go to sleep soon, because if you know me, I love sleep. And I have one of my 2025 goals this year is to go to bed early and wake up early as well. So that means I'm probably gonna read this book for another hour, probably this much, and then go to sleep and continue reading in the morning, because I do not want to sacrifice my sleep. I really value my sleep. This book is about another hockey romance, as I've mentioned before. It follows Xanders, who is another NHL hockey player. Goodness me, this vlog is literally just gonna be about hockeys, isn't it? Well, I do love hockey. He is an NHL hockey player who is basically seen as a bad boy in his team, and then they just started their season, so they have to like fly around everywhere in their private jet, you know, living the lavish life. And then that's where he met Stevie, who is like a stewardess for their team's like flight plan or something like that. So she has to follow Xander's team everywhere here and there, wherever they fly off to, for like different matches, different games. That's where they met. And right now, Xanders loves to tease Stevie any way he could. He's annoying me. But that's just how they are, I guess. Their banter with each other. It's quite funny to see, but I'm like, girl, please stop. Xanders, lay off. And Stevie has a history with dating athletes, and Xander's an athlete. 1 + 1 = 2. I feel like I know how this book is gonna go. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I'm literally not far in. So I'm just gonna continue reading this much, and then I go to sleep. Good morning, everyone. I have a confession to make. I was supposed to wake up at 6:30, like I said, but I overslept. Woke up at 7. Half an hour, does it make a difference? Yes, it does, for me at least, because I'm a slow reader. I was supposed to wake up at 6:30, didn't get to do that, so now we are almost, wait a sec, we are almost 19 hours into this challenge. It's literally 9 a.m. and I am halfway through my second book, and I read in bed for like a bit, like an hour and a half. Then I got ready for the day, and while I was reading, I was thinking, why does Xanders keep talking about Stevie's bum? Like, hello, we get it. I know. We get it, you know? And then also, like, Xander has this thing where he has to keep up his, like, persona as arrogant, rich, a jerk kind of hockey player to, like, plaster it in the media, to the public. He has to keep that persona, but deep down, he's actually a good, sweet guy, you know? Although some parts of what he does kind of irks me out a bit, but they're both really cute. They were just, what do you call them? They have like this flirty banter going on, and for the first half of the book, and now in the second half of the book they actually like got together. So now I'm a bit curious on what the rest of this pages will show us. I'm enjoying it. The book is alright so far. I feel like it's better than the first book I read, Unravel Me, in terms of the hockey aspects. I love to see more of the hockey stuff in the first book, but I get it. I just noticed that. I just realized that actually they were off season in that book, but this time in this book they were on season, so it makes more sense. But the romance, I feel like it's a bit better, but not that exciting yet. So yeah, I will keep you updated for the rest of the day, and I still have 5 hours. Oh my god, do I actually get to read my next book? My reread? I really want to read The Housemaid. It's somewhere on this shelf. We'll see. Oh my gosh. And I just woke up to, like, I don't know how I feel about this news, but Twisted, you know, the Twisted series by Anna Huang, Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. Apparently, Netflix, like, made a deal to make that book series into a TV show. What do we girlies think about that? I'm kind of scared because Netflix, we'll see. They could be good, they could be bad. I don't know what to think about it yet. I don't know who they're gonna cast. I'm scared. And also, today is 10th of January, which means that it's been 20 years since Johnny and Shannon met. To all the Boys of Tommen series fan girlies, I literally just finished reading Binding 13, by the way, and now when I read that book, it's January 10th, 2005, and I'm there like, oh, it's been 20 years. That's crazy. I don't mind spending every day. She will be loved, and she will be loved. Oh, that song. Every time I listen to that song, whenever that song comes up on the radio or wherever, it makes me think of Johnny and Shannon. I need to read Keeping 13. So I'm probably gonna read that next week after I done this reading challenge, to be honest with you. Update, I officially finished Mile High, and our update as well, it is 11 a.m. which means I only have 3 hours left to go for this challenge, which is great knowing my blunder this morning, but it's all right. We finished the second book, and my thoughts. Last time I gave you a reading update was when Xander's and Stevie got together, kind of in a way, in a secret relationship and all that, because his Playboy persona is still out there. But then yeah, it got revealed, everything fell apart. It was so messy. I was so anxious for them both. Like, I was there just telling them, it's okay, just don't care what the people say, because they love to meddle with things and they should just not give care in the world. Just be together, guys, just be together. But obviously that's not how it works. Now to think about it, I feel like there's so many similarities with Unravel Me. Like, the female main character volunteers at like a pet/dog sanctuary, which Rosie also did in the previous book because she's a vet. And now, yeah, and then the male main character is a hockey player in a shell, professional hockey player, although Adam was a goalie. I'm not really sure what Xander's is, but anywho, they're both hockey players. They had a thing where they're like, oh, you don't pick me, I'm not your first choice, blah blah blah. Like, you don't love me, you don't choose me, you're not choosing me as your first choice. I don't know, they just all want to be loved, which is fair enough. And also, side note, I love Indy. Like, she is such a good friend to Stevie, and I'm so excited for the next book. what is it called, the next book? Because it's about Ryan and Indy. Ryan is Stevie's brother, and now Ryan and Indy's gonna be having a story together. Oh, so exciting. And I love Stevie with all my heart. She stood up for herself towards the end, and I'm there, yes girl, you go get it. I'm so proud of her. Overall, I really enjoyed it, but I know this isn't the favorite of the whole series. I think the second and the fourth books are the favorites. So I'm so excited to read the rest of the series now, but it was alright. It was like a good, like nothing special kind of vibe. Like I'm not really obsessed with the characters and with the romance in this book, but I still enjoyed it. So I feel like I'm gonna give it a between 3 and a 4, but I will update my rankings towards the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And now I'm gonna go find The Housemaid, because that's the book that I want to reread next, and I only have 3 hours left to this challenge, so I feel like that's a good book to kind of finish it off. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish that book, because I told you I'm a slow reader, so it might, I mean, it is a reread, but still 3 hours. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. I don't think. Maybe I'm gonna be halfway through the book and I'll finish the challenge there. So here it is, the bookshelf. I need to find The Housemaid. Who is it by? Frida McFadden. Oh, I alphabetized this with the author's last name. Well, it's supposed to be... Aha! Here it is! The Housemaid! Yeah! Let's go! Update. I am 108 pages into The Housemaid, and we are, what is this, 1 hour and a half away from the 24-hour mark. So the verdict is, I think I won't be able to finish this book, the third book for this challenge. I know I won't finish it because I am gonna have lunch, because it's 12:30 right now. So I'm gonna have lunch with my family, and then by that point it's probably gonna be 2 p.m. and that will mean that would hit the 24-hour. That will be the end of the 24-hour challenge. So I am making good progress, to be fair. It's like almost halfway through, and it's been pretty good so far as usual. It gives me the heebie-jeebies every time I read this, read this book. Like, the goosebumps are still there, guys. It's so good. It's about Millie. She needs to find a new job because she can't live in her Nissan forever, so she needs a new job to collect money, to earn money and all that. And she found a job with this rich lady, Nina, and it's been a bit weird and creepy in her house at the moment. Like, Nina has a daughter. There's been a lot of gaslighting going on around this house, and also she has a husband, and then her mood swings are on and off, like hot and cold with Millie, and I'm like so scared of her. Like, I know what happens, I remember some things that happens, but I'm so scared for Millie. So I will have lunch now, and then I will see you in a bit to wrap up this reading challenge. seconds left till the clock runs out. Come on, come on. Oh, and there he goes. 24 hours done. The reading challenge readathon is done, completed. Okay, so this will be the wrap up, and I've only managed to read 2 full whole books and like a half, 2.5 books, I guess you could say. First of all, I read Unravel Me, and I think I actually thought these 2 books were kind of similar in plot, Unravel Me and Mile High, because they're both hockey romances, as I've mentioned before. The male main characters and the female main characters kind of have the same vibe. So for the Unravel Me, I love like the heartwarming moments between Adam and his teammates, you know, from the previous 2 books. And they just brought in Rosie to their family, so it's like a found family trope as well. So all those moments were heartwarming, and I love to see the previous characters come through again in this book. But my problem is kind of similar to this book, that it's like, for a romance book, they're both a bit too long. I feel like they drag out the plot, and some of them are unnecessary. Anywho, this book also has like insta-lovey kind of vibe, because Adam literally just fell in love with Rosie literally in the first few chapters, and then they're like, already? It's so fast. And then I was so confused because we still have like so many pages left, and I was like, what are you gonna do there? Because I'm more of a slow burn kind of girl, so I love that kind, but this is just too fast paced for me. And so I might give this a 3.5 stars. I felt so disappointed. It was so disappointing for me, because I really had high expectations for this book, because I really wanted to see Adam coming from his toxic relationship with Courtney and all that, and then trying to find his true love. And Mile High was also quite similar in the term, well, as I mentioned before, hockey romance and all that, and a bit like, I do love Xanders and Stevie together. They're cute, don't get me wrong, but I felt like, how do I say it? They also kind of have that insta-love feel, where in the beginning they were like flirting, flirty banter with each other, and then halfway through the book they're already together, but it was like a secret relationship kind of, because forbidden, you know, workplace romance are forbidden. And then the rest, they had a 3rd act breakup. I don't know, I felt like that was unnecessary, but I do love the hockey bits that I kind of miss from this one, which I guess it's off season, so makes sense, but I love the hockey bits on here. So I can't wait to read more from this series. Actually, this is just the first book, so it's just like a teaser to the next ones. But I think I'm gonna give this a 3.5 star as well. And it's also, look how long. It's 600 pages for a sports romance book. Don't get me wrong, I did love some of that, but not on this one. And then I read my last book, The Housemaid. This is a reread, and I'm only until here. I can only manage to read until chapter 35. I stopped there, but as usual, it gave me goosebumps to read this book. It still gave me the chills, because this thriller is amazing. I gave this 5-star last time, so I feel like when I finish this week, I will also still give it a 5-star. Like, it's so good. You need to read this, anyone, before the movie comes out soon, please. So yeah, those are the 3 books I read. 2.5, I guess. And as usual, I did enjoy this, but I did oversleep. Like, I literally lost 12 hours just from sleeping and like doing other things, which technically I could have been done reading, but it's okay, it's all right, nobody's perfect. Thank you for tuning in. If you tuned in, if you watch it all the way to the end here, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.